This right here is a trip thousands of people will be making for the Memorial Day weekend and really all summer long. You're heading to the beach by way of the Chesapeake Bay Bridge.
And lately there's been plenty of talk about the safety of this bridge, though, not just going over it by car, but because of the collapse that happened with the Key Bridge in Baltimore. And so people are asking if there's a plan to prevent a similar tragedy from happening here. So we sent our Matt Gregory to find out what Maryland is doing to protect the Bay Bridge.
Maybe you've heard of Steve Eskew's driving service, Ken Island Express.
We drive people across the Bay Bridge that are either fearful or just have absolute anxiety that they have become that they cannot drive across the bridge. We had one the other day that just was overwhelmed by the size of the bridge.
On this day, Steve drove Michael Ryan across the 4-mile-long span.
I thought about trying it myself to go home, but
normally, Steve sees an uptick starting with the beach season, but this year, the Key Bridge disaster.
As soon as that bridge fell, we received so many calls. They were continuously asking, do you think this could ever happen here? What steps do you think that the state's going to do to protect this bridge?
It's a fair question. Daily, cargo ships the size of the Dolly pass under the suspension spans of the William Preston Lane Jr. Memorial Bay Bridge. So we asked Maryland's Governor Wes Moore at a Key Bridge press conference, what is the state doing to protect the Bay Bridge?
I can tell you all of our critical infrastructure, to include the Bay Bridge, are all things that we're continuing to look at.
As you can hear, Governor Moore did not offer specifics, but Senator Ben Cardin elaborated.
NTSB is doing an exhaustive study here, and they'll give us a lot of information in regards to what went wrong in regards to the vessel, but also as to the safety features on bridges.
That bridge is the lifeline not only to Queen Anne's County, but the entire eastern shore.
Count Jim Moran, Queen Anne's County Commissioner, as one of the people waiting to hear what safety measures the commission will add to the Bay Bridge.
I mean, nobody would have thought when these bridges were built over 50 and 75 years ago that you would have these massive metric ton, 100,000 metric ton ships and cargo coming through up the bay. I mean, it was nothing like what it is now.
Cargo ships are going to get bigger and bigger.
We sat down with University of Maryland Civil Engineering Chairman Dr. Niata O'Keen, an expert on bridge building and logistics.
99% of the bridges will not survive.
Dr. Ada O'Keen didn't want to speculate on what safety measures would come out of the Key Bridge investigation, but when it comes to old bridges like the Bay Bridge, he said sensors may play a role.
The piers also will have sensors to say that, hey, listen, this ship is approaching in this particular angle, at this particular speed. There's going to be like a collision.
Another feature could be building massive concrete piers called dolphins. Dolphins can block large cargo ships before they collide with a bridge.
This is happening already.
Further north, we found crews had already started construction on a set of dolphins in front of the Delaware Memorial Bridge. But it's important to note the Key Bridge did have dolphins in front of it, and that's another reason Dr. Ada O'Keen says the NTSB report will be vital to future plans of safety for the Bay Bridge.
What we learned from this investigation will help us, in our bridge design.
What happened at the Key Bridge was a freak accident.
Back on the Bay Bridge, Steve Eskew says the accident has given him a new list of questions from customers just in time for the summer rush.
Is this bridge structurally sound? Is it safe? And, my answer is yes. This bridge is great.
Hoping his service can suspend their bridge fears, at least for 4 miles. Matt Gregory, WUSA 9.
So this conversation is not over. Tomorrow, Matt will be attending a discussion about this issue at the University of Maryland. Experts from across the country are going to talk about the lessons learned from that Key Bridge collapse and how those lessons might be better applied to bridges. We'll update you on that discussion when we see right here tomorrow evening.